Hello everyone. So today's video is for Chris Wilson, who donated to my GoFundMe campaign, and this is her Tangle. This is an 8x10 piece of 110-pound cardstock. I used, and this is a long list, so hold on here, I used my Pigma Microns, of course, Sharpies, Bic Market markers, oil pastels, and chalk and Prismacolor markers to complete the final look. And I figured I would use this video to answer the questions for a Q&A that I said that I would be doing. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started, and let's go ahead. Alright, so Jeff J asks, what type of gel pens do you use and where do you get them? I use Jelly Roll gel pens, and I get them off of Amazon because that is the cheapest place that I have found them is on Amazon. John Kegelmeyer asks, when did you start Zentangling? Probably, exactly 2 years ago. I officially started Zentangling, and then I branched off. Now, I don't really consider what I do to be Zentangling. What I do is what I call Freeform Tangling, and Zentangling is a little bit different than what I do. What I do, I don't have a starting string. I allow using things like rulers and compasses, anything that's going to help. Any tool that'll help produce a better finished look. And I also use a lot of color, and Zentanglers usually keep it black and white or add just a little teeny tiny touch of color. Susie Peterson Lalonde is asking me, she's just talking about pumpkin spice creamer, which is my daughter's favorite. Heidi Johnson has some questions for me. She's got more than one, so hang on here. First question is, what are some of the best books you have read lately? I'm reading the Flowers in the Attic series, which I'm loving. Loved the first book. Second book is okay. Third book was better. Now I'm on the fourth book, so I can't tell you exactly how I'm feeling about that one. But I am really loving that, and I know it's kind of like a guilty pleasure, but I still love it. The next question is, do you have any info on the release of your DVDs? All I know is that they're trying their best to get it up and running and out before Christmas time. So I will definitely keep you all updated on that. Next question she asked was, where are you in the process of your Tangle book? I have everything written out longhand. I have almost all of my tutorials drawn. I have to do about 10 full piece artwork that will be put in the book, and then just editing and stuff. I know everything has to be to the publisher at different dates, and my final date, everything has to be there by January 20th. That's all my artwork and everything else. So I have no idea when that's going to be coming out or anything. I will keep you all updated on it, but it's going to be a while because it has to go through the editor, and then it has to be designed and all that kind of stuff. So I'll keep you updated as things go along. And then her next question is, what are your plans for Thanksgiving? I am going to get a turkey breast and all of the sides and the fixings and cook it up for me and Allison. And if you're wondering why not just get a regular turkey, it's going to cost just as much as a turkey breast. It is because my daughter has decided to go vegetarian. She's been vegetarian for a little over a month now, and I don't think this is a phase. I think this is something that's probably going to stick around for a while. So she insists that she does not want any turkey on Thanksgiving, so I am not going to push her. Of course, if she ends up wanting some of my turkey breast, I'll give her some, of course. But anyways, I may get a full turkey. I'm considering getting a full turkey. I could freeze some of it, but I don't know. I'm just rambling about turkey. Questions for Allie. Oh, goodness. She is asleep right now because it is 2:42 a.m. as I am recording this. So let me see if I can answer some of these questions for her. How's school going this year? What is the best book you've read recently? School is going really great. She has straight A's except for one grade in social studies, which is a B. What is the best book you've read recently? She's currently in a book club in her school, which is they are reading a book called Starters, and that is by Liz something. I can't remember what her last name is. And she is really loving that book. But she really liked The Long Way Home by Karen McQuestion. That was her latest book that she was in love with. What is your favorite color? She doesn't have a favorite color. I ask her that all the time, and she doesn't know. Do you do any crafts or tangling like your mom? She's into drawing anime right now. And, yeah. And who is your favorite Harry Potter character and why? I'm pretty sure it's Hermione. But I don't know. I'll have to get her to answer that question. And I will let you know that on Facebook because we talk quite a bit over there, or I'll just text you that answer. Suzanne Mosier asks, how did you start making videos and what equipment are you using? I just started recording what I was drawing. I figured, why not put it on Facebook or put it up on YouTube and see what happens. And now I am loving it, and lots of people watch my videos, and I love that. As far as what equipment I use, I will leave a link down below to the camera that I use, and I just use the basic microphone, my internal microphone on my computer, and just the basic Microsoft Movie Maker or something like that to create and edit the actual video. Carol Evans asked, are Sharpie markers better than Copic or Letraset? Not necessarily. Sharpies are more difficult to blend out than Copics. That is definitely for sure. Copics have quite a bit more shades to choose from in the same family. The reason I go for Sharpies is because they are cheaper and they're very easily accessible. So that's why I go for them. But I am very slowly starting to build up my Copic and Prismacolor collection. It's just taking a while because they are expensive. And eventually, when I have enough, I will make a Copic video. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm just scrolling through. I didn't write these down. Super Strange Shadow asks, if I sent you some pics, just a few of my doodling in mail, would you mind giving me some feedback? If you mean email, my email is always linked in the comment or in the description of the videos, so you can go ahead and send me an email with a scanned photo and I will let you know what I think and give you any tips or anything like that. Let's see here. Okay, Eileen Tay asks a few questions. She asks, where are you from? I am from Middle Tennessee. Where do you get your inspiration to do tangles? All over the place. Most of the time I'm seeing a pattern that I want to duplicate. So I will either commit it to memory or I'll take a picture if I'm at a store or something and can, whip out my my cell phone and just take a quick picture. Or sometimes it'll be a saying that I hear and I think that would be great to kind of make like my quote doodle. That is something, I have a whole notebook filled with that kind of stuff where I draw the quote and then put tangles around it. And she also asks, did you learn tangles from somewhere? I learned patterns from tanglepatterns.com, and I use a lot of those. Most of the time I'm using those, and if I'm not using them, then I am using the patterns that I've created. I've spent a lot of time, especially in the last year or so, coming up with my own patterns. And yeah, so, and a lot of the inspiration comes from things I see around me, like you've seen my rug tangle tutorial, and I have a chair that has a crazy pattern on it that I took and used for another pattern and things like that. She also asked, where do you normally put your done tangles at? In a book or an album? Nope. If you saw my video yesterday of my desk tour, you would see the box that I put all of my finished tangles in, and they just go in there until they get sold, and I usually sell them over on Etsy, or I've sold some at craft fairs and things like that. And let's see, just scrolling some more. Lucy Parks asks, I was just wondering if you would consider selling uncolored Zentangles for those who can't draw. If you go to my Etsy shop, which is linked in the description, I have a lot of black and white tangles that are for coloring. You can order those and download them and just print them right from your computer. And let's see, Chelsea Sheldon asks, would you ever do private lessons on tangling? It really depends on what you're looking for. You would have to send me an email about that. If it's something that needs to be done privately, I would definitely be willing to work something out with you. But if it's something that you could get out of my Artist Network University class, I would refer you over there. And I think, one more question. Paula Binkley asks, what type of paper do you use, and is it important or better to use a specific type of paper? I use 110-pound cardstock. I like it because it is very smooth and it allows me to get nice crisp lines out of my Pigma microns, and it allows me to spread or blend my Sharpies very easily without bleeding through the paper too much. Wow, so I guess that is it. I think I've answered everybody's questions. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Here is the final look. You've probably been looking at it for the last 20 seconds or so, but sorry, I just wanted to get everybody's questions in. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already, and leave a comment down below. If you have any more questions, go ahead and write them down below, and I will answer them at some point. And I will see you again very soon.